I've spent most of my career, I would say, looking at the last surgeries. We used to take a lot of pictures. Remember, we
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
took thousands of pictures, looking at them, what works, what doesn't work. Not to be like overtly graphic, but one of the biggest things is when we essentially clip the bone down just a little bit, and it's been vilified in the world, but it's really essentially just clipping the nails off, right? It's just the little portion at the top that's going to die anyways. And in that clipping, most of your, we'll say, mainstream techniques and how to do it involve bone saws or burrs that cut the bone, which require irrigation, which when a patient is sedated, sort of I found it overcomplicates things.
Yeah, and it extends the time of the surgery.
Extends the time of the surgery.
You get extra water and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And loud.
Patient feels like they're drowning.
Yeah.
It's a weird little thing, but when you're cutting that bone, there's still blood vessels that work in there, and so I used to get a lot more bleeding when we would use the water, because you kind of nick little veins and arteries that run through the bone, and instead of the way that we do it now, which is with essentially a nail clippers, when we clip that, we're sort of crushing the bone together and keeping that blood supply sort of intact and in the bone. And that's just one of the ways that we've sort of simplified things, because now when we do it that way, we don't have to interrupt our surgery because the patient's choking on the water. We don't have to calm the patient down because they feel like they're drowning or being waterboarded. At all costs, we try to avoid surgery being anything that is any experience like waterboarding or any sort of torture.